I'm really sorry if I still sound sick. It's because I am, and it's time for another video, so let's get started. So this week, I'm back in my car, and this time we are going to talk about when you feel the world is against you. What that means is when you feel like everyone is an enemy, when everything is everyone's fault and you can't trust anyone and everyone is out to get you, like those kinds of feelings. And it's not something that I deal with personally. I have made a very good habit of learning how to trust people, and being open and vulnerable with others, but in the recent past, I have had to deal with a lot of people who were a lot like this, who really felt that everyone is out to get them and everything is everyone's fault and those kinds of things. And this is one of those things that frustrates me to no end, because as someone who has learned to trust people and who makes a point of making themselves open to others, it frustrates me because no matter how hard you try, you can't get through to them, these kinds of people, because they just don't trust you and they don't believe anything you say, and it's so frustrating, and they just will not change for anyone. And it's really hurtful to the people around them. I know because I've experienced it, and it hurts a lot to know that there is someone who really thinks no matter how genuine you are, they just don't trust you and think you're an enemy. And I consider myself a really nice person. I do my best to accommodate for a lot of people and to make sure that whatever I'm doing, others are comfortable with. And so when I know that someone doesn't like me because they think that I'm out to get them, it really hurts. So if you're like me and you know someone who is like this, the unfortunate thing is there's nothing you can do to change them, to change their mind, to make them trust you. There is literally nothing you can do. And you just have to accept it, and it is really, really hard. Believe me, it is something I struggle with every single day. But unfortunately, you just really have to let them be. You have to let them learn on their own, if they learn at all, that, they can trust people, and just let them just be angry with the world somewhere else and hope that one day they can understand that they can trust you. If you know that you are someone like this who has a really tough time remembering that not everyone is an enemy and not everything is everyone else's fault except yours, I encourage you to please understand that there are still people in this world that you can trust. There are still people who love you and who want to care for you and who want the best for you. And that not everyone is out to get you. Not everyone is an enemy that you need to battle against. And on top of that, you have to understand that not everything is everyone else's fault. At some point, you have to understand that it is okay to take fault for something that you did. And this is something that I touched on with my guilt and shame video, is that you have to own up to that guilt and shame. You have to make sure that those feelings don't swallow you, so you turn against others. So along with what I was saying, it really is very hurtful when you just blame others and never take the blame for yourself, and you feel like it's everyone else's fault and everyone is an enemy and all that stuff. And I know I've been repetitive, but it really is very toxic and hurtful. And I really hope that someday, if you are like this, that you acknowledge this idea and that you take steps to learn how to trust people. And I know, believe me, I know that is a huge blanket statement, and that is a huge thing to ask. But as someone who has been there before and who has gone through the process for 5, almost 6 years of learning how to trust people again, it is possible. And you don't have to go through this alone. And it's okay to be vulnerable with people. And believe me, it's going to be a challenge, but I promise you, not only will it make you a better person, but it also make life so much easier for you in the long run. This video was a lot shorter than I had planned it to be, but you know what, like, this is really something that I had to get off my chest because it's been bugging me for so long, and I really hope that this video can help someone, even if it is just me. So that is all for this video. I'm going to go drown myself in throat lozenges and hole up in the student union until my class starts. Thank you so much for watching this video. Links and song recommendation are in the description down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Someone just walked right in front of my car while I was trying to talk, so that means they saw me filming, and this is gonna get really, really awkward. Ah!